All right, so I'm going to continue with, come back to you again. Let's start with this, have this conversation. One dead, there's a story on citynewsroom.com. One dead over assault by soldiers in Garu. And I'm sure Mensa Thompson has a lot to say about this one too. One of the victims of the recent military brutalities in Garu and Tempani in the Upper East region has died. 8 of the residents who were also arrested and transferred to Accra have been released, with 2 of them still battling with their health. Now, over 50 people were hospitalized after some military personnel unleashed mayhem on the Garu residents on Sunday, October 29, 2023. Now, it is alleged that the military attack was in retaliation for an attack on some national security operatives by a vigilante group in Garu. All right, now it goes on to say, providing an update on the matter to Citi News, the Member of Parliament for Garu, Albert Alazuga Akoka, he announced the death of one of the victims and the release of 8 persons arrested, adding that the military's actions were unacceptable. And the story goes on there. All right, so quickly, your comments on this matter.
You see, and this one, I want to start from Dr. Baumia again. You see,
agenda setting.
No, I'm not setting agenda.
That's what
you see. These matters are very, very, very simple and plain. Very, very simple, my brother.
Why not the president? Why
no, Dr. Baumia?
Yeah, what has he done?
Is the head of the police council. What is the job of the police? To provide internal security. Where does Dr. Baumia come from? From the north. People are being killed on a daily basis in Boko, in Garu, and its environment. Dr. Baumia is sitting down as chairman of the police council, in charge of domestic security.
There's the Ministry of Interior.
I'm saying that the chairman of the police council is Dr. Baumia.
Okay. And your point?
He sits on the security council as the chairman of the police council.
Okay.
With the interior minister. But I'm saying that in charge of domestic security, is it not the police who are in charge?
Yes.
Who determine the policy direction of the police? Is it not the police council?
Yes.
Chaired by who? Is it not Dr. Baumia? Where does he come from? Is it not the north? The people being killed, are they not his own people? So why has he not intervened? Why has the killing in Boko, in Garu, in those places not stopped?
Okay.
And this is a person asking people to vote for him because he comes from the north.
You have a minute, please.
You see, the story you just read, it makes me cringe that the attack that led to the death of another person was because there was purported attack on some national security people, and so it was a retaliation or in response to that attack. My God. And these are the security agencies.
Yeah.
We citizens are being told that we should desist from mob action, that when things happen, we should report to the security agencies, we should allow the laws to work. And then when something happened,
they run riot.
The security agencies themselves are running riot.
Yeah.
Taking matters into their own hand, leading to the death of one person.
Yeah.
And yet, this thing has been going on for several months, several weeks, and
Please
yet not a single person has been arrested or prosecuted for this. And Dr. Baumia still remains the chairman of the police council. I have nothing further to add.
Okay, thank you very much, Mensa Thompson. Duncan, wrap it up for me. You have 3 minutes.
Well, Kweku, again, the lawlessness and the failing of the state comes to be very pronounced. You would wonder whether, like this Trini Jonas guy has been saying, we're living in a form of a thing, like a jungle, because people who are supposed to be trained and supposed to be doing sensible stuff are rather doing the foolish things. Very foolish. Kweku, if you suspect people to have committed an offense, there are clear provisions in the law how to deal with it. Then you send troops in there, people are maimed, mishandled, their rights are violated. And I mean, say off the top of my head that a lot of the people you've gone to brutalize may not have even known about whatever you are accusing them of. So you are just infringing on their rights. But I do not blame, the soldiers or whoever went there to carry out such barbaric acts. We sat here in Ayawaso West Wuogon. People were shot and maimed. Commissions were formed. As I speak with you today, nobody has been punished. And so the nonsense, I'm afraid, will continue to fester.
Okay.
But the sad thing is, when the moral society refuses to speak to these things, we are simply encouraging them to continue to be foolish. Because at the end of the day, it was done to people in Garu. It is not me. So why do I bother?
Yeah.
When they are done with the people in Garu, they will come to your house. At that point, who else is there to defend you?
Yeah.
The nonsense from our men in uniform has got to stop at some point. Otherwise, like happens in the United States, you would only be telling the people that anytime they see anybody in uniform, they should feel threatened. They should not see them as friends. They should not see them as people helping them to have, security, but people who are sent to brutalize and assault them. I don't think that our men in uniform would like it if the citizens were to rise up against them. And so, if you are training a martial artist, you are told you use it for self-defense.
Yeah.
You don't go attacking. But when you mobilize uniform soldiers to go assault a whole community, it's a big shame on the powers that be. The Interior Ministry, the Ministry of Defense, the Ghana Armed Forces, command. They should be providing reasonable answers. This cannot be allowed to continue. We pay you with our taxes.
Yeah.
And you go ahead to go and do this nonsense. And unfortunately, nobody is calling anybody to order, because at the end of the day, like I said, it happened to poor people in Garu. It didn't happen in East Legon, so it is not anybody's problem. But again, the uniform is not paid for so that these men become brave men, brutalizing innocent citizens. No.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much to the gentleman.
Kweku, there was a last thing I needed to, quickly,
We
get
run
off.
out of time.
Just 2 seconds. Bawumia says that he's his own man. Is he distancing from the mess that this current government
I'm sure
has caused?
he
Yes,
releases
that
manifesto
question
shortly.
is one of the questions he must answer in the 200.
All right. Thank you very much to Duncan Amba, who is the Executive Secretary of the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers, as well as Mesa Thompson, the Executive Director for the Alliance for Social Equity and Public Accountability.